Howdy folks, and welcome to my second command crate opening video. This time I am on my shadow, Liavara, and as you might have seen with my command pack opening video, the one where you get the command experience from, she is already level 219. I shouldn't say already, there are a lot of people way higher than that, but I'm a pretty high level, having not opened almost any command crates on this tune, because I've been saving them up for these kind of videos, and I figured I should probably get started. I'm going to try to go fast because it is currently the light side victory state, and even though you don't get any bonus command experience for disintegrating, you do get light side tokens if you raise a command rank while your side is victorious. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I did open, I guess, at least one. I know I did because I have, I think, 88 in total, and you should have, I guess, 89? Because I don't think you get one at level 1, but you should get one through 2 through 90. So I think I did open one because I probably needed the tokens or something, and that's what I got. Alright, so basically, I'll keep the Java scraps. I'm going to pretty much disintegrate almost everything I get, and well, probably from these crates, because except for set bonus pieces, I suppose. Because I'm probably going to get better stuff from the higher crates. What is this? This is a thing. Alright, so let's just generate those two. And I am opening these as a tank simply because my DPS set on this tune is already mostly 236s. It's pretty darn close to full 236s actually. So there's not really a lot of a reason to go for more DPS gear until I get to Command 3. So I figured I'll do Command ranks 1 and 2, or Command tiers 1 and 2 as a tank. Like this is actually, I think, a pretty good earpiece. There's probably better crafted ones you get fairly easily. But I'm going to disintegrate it, and I'll probably get something better from the 236 crates as far as tanking goes. So pretty much the real prizes here are just the actual set bonus pieces, which I could use, of course. And obviously all these little peripherals, the tokens, and so like that's actually not a bad piece of gloves, I suppose, but I'll have better soon enough, so I'll disintegrate it. And schematics I don't really care about. And, you know, I probably should go ahead and just buy, yeah, an expansion for this thing, so that I don't have to disintegrate that frequently. Alright, that's no good. And I guess I already have maxed organs, so we can get rid of that. These are gifts, gifts, gifts. Lost freighter cargo is a gift. Alright. I guess I have room to claim all these. And I do have 10 more of these in my cargo bay once we're done here. I couldn't fit all of them in my inventory. Alright, so those are no good. Disintegrate these. I should just hit that checkbox there. And see a decent implement. That's a lot of defense though. I feel like there's got to be a version with less defense. But I'm not really an expert on tanking gear, so I'm not sure if those exist or not. Alright, never show again. This cannot be undone. Not sure why you'd want to undo it. Alright, got a pretty good companion gift. I'll take that. And yeah, I'll disintegrate this package because it is a lot of command experience for that. And that's actually the thing I probably want most out of this, is just the command experience to help get to higher command ranks and thus higher, or thus more tiers, more tier 3 crates, sorry. It's been a long couple of days, so I'm a little tired at the moment, but I figured while it was light side I might as well start making some of these videos, and then maybe the next time I see it's light side or the first time I see it tomorrow, I'll go ahead and open the tier 2 ones. Alright, just get those 220, there we go. And don't want that, don't want that. So far we haven't gotten, I guess we've gotten a couple quote-unquote good left side pieces, but no set bonus pieces yet. And like those are okay. I'm sure the mods and enhancement in there are better than the ones I currently have in my tank set. It's just better to disintegrate it now than to use it and then end up getting better stuff tomorrow anyway. And have nothing I can really do with it. I also don't tank on this character very often. At least in PvE, so there's not really too much of a time constraint as far as getting my tank gear goes. I don't mind taking it slow and steady. Alright, all this stuff is good to claim. Looks like it. do tank a decent bit in PvP, but PvP is weird, so... Oh, there's a... Is that a good relic? No, defense rating. That actually sucks. Looks good, but is quite bad. Incinerate that. Since you get more than enough defense just from your base defense on mods and enhancements. Alright, we can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And we are at number 19 right now. And there's a Amethyst Underwalker. Since this isn't my main, I don't really care about collecting pets. So I will disintegrate that. And Thorn I already have max rep with. So don't need that. I could sell it for credits, but either way, it wouldn't be many credits and it wouldn't be much command XP, so I'd rather have the command XP. Another, what is this for? Imperial Forward Command. Wonder if that's the GSF thing, maybe? Alright. It's 21 packs down. 22, I guess, if you include the one I opened before the video started. And nothing good here. Nope, almost missed these. Alright. Some Jawa junk. Not really useful either, but I expect that'll be useful again one day for something, so I'm going to hang on to those. And all the rest of this... Is this a... what is this? Choose reputation points for what, though? Oh, Republic First Fleet, okay. Well, let's claim all of these then. At least we're getting command tokens out of this too, so I can always use them to buy more boosts to get more command ranks. Which I'm only saying half sarcastically, because it actually is nice to get more command crates at this point, because it's the tier 3 ones are the ones I care about. Those are the ones where I can actually get some gear that I can use on my main DPS set. Yay, 221. And there's another crate. Another one of those pets. And cultural artifact. I'll hang on to that. Even though this character isn't my main, another implant. She is kind of my rating progression main at the moment, since the Sage DPS specs are not in a great place, and infiltration is in a good place. It's got good DPS, it's bursty, it's a lot of fun to play. It's got passive defenses, stealth res, you can use your med pack pretty much on cooldown. It's got a lot going for it, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. Even though I do miss playing Aravale and Ops as much as I used to. And they did take away Phase Walk, I'm still not over that. Alright, there's a 230 shield generator. It's only a blue, but I'm not sure there's really a difference. There might be for tanks, though. I don't feel like grabbing that to disassemble and see what mod that is. Is that a letterless mod? Maybe. And we have a belt, another earpiece, 2 purple Java junks. Alright, we'll disintegrate those. We have, there's a nice gift. 230 boots, but again, still no set bonus. Gotten pretty unlucky with set bonuses so far, not just here, but in general. Alright, there's a saber staff, that's pretty good. I wonder if I should take that for the mod enhancement, but I don't even know if those are good mods and enhancements. I don't think, no, they're not. Because you probably want the super low. Well, is there? I don't even know if there is a super low defense for PvE. I guess it's all the same gear now. Yeah, I'm going to disintegrate this for the extra command points. Because I'm not really sure, and like I said, 236 will be better anyway. I probably should do some more research before I open up those. There's a gift, some boots, blaster pistol. Now in PvP I wear kind of a mix of DPS and tanking gear, since defense doesn't do anything against a number of attacks in PvP, so it's not very worthwhile. I guess I want all these. Shield and absorption are a little more useful. They will absorb a number of attacks. But that being said, crits, I'm pretty sure bypass them, and dots bypass them. So, for that reason, a lot of people, myself included, just stack endurance for PvP gear. Because endurance is always useful. You're basically a life battery for your healers and DPS on your team. So the more health you have, the more kind of leeway you have for your healer. It also increases your overall time to be killed more significantly than any defensive stats would. The way the equations work. 222. I do use my left sides as tanking gear. But and I have endurance augments. I don't know if you can count those as tanky augments. They don't really help mitigation. But besides having an actual shield generator and a little bit of shield and endurance from, or shield and absorption from my earpiece and implants, I go with the DPS high endurance versions. And the DPS relics too, because relics just aren't good for tanks in general. Alright, we are at, what, number 40, 41? And shield amplification. Okay, that's a pretty good relic. The only thing about these relics, though, is they don't have endurance. So for a tank, it's really better to get a crafted one because, like I said, relics don't really help your overall mitigation that much anyway. Even the really good one, and this isn't the really good one. This is like the second best, I think. Although you could argue the clickies are pretty good too, because they're on demand. So let's go ahead and disintegrate it. So because the relics aren't that great, most tanks I know just go with the endurance crafted ones. Okay. And I know some are even considering going after the DPS ones, just because if they're not going to do too much for mitigation either way, it's almost better just to add some more DPS to the group pot, especially because a lot of the raids these days seem to be more intense on DPS than they are on tanks or healers. Okay, all this seems to be good to claim. If I miss one or two things, I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I don't want to like triple check myself as I go. Lightsaber, earpiece, and some more boots without any mods in them. 228, crafting schematic, and Borg package, which might be okay, but still not going to keep it. We're past the halfway mark now. Still no set bonus piece. I'm not too bummed out though, because maybe I'm saving all my luck for the next two tiers. I hope so. Don't think it works like that, but we'll see what happens. All right, that guy. Don't need that guy. That's a gift. Don't need that guy. Add another shell. Schematic. 228 implant. 223. How are we doing on time? 15 minutes, so we're pretty much on schedule, I think. Not too bad. Hey, there we go, our first set bonus piece, and we are 51 packs in. But I'll take it. So I will at least use the armoring there. I have to look at the mod enhancement. I think the enhancement's good, and the mod the mod's probably not good actually, because you want the B mod, and that's I think a letterless mod. But all right. So what is this? Republic 5th Assault Battalion. Is that the Section X? I don't even know anymore. All right. So I will keep that though. And I'm gonna go ahead and claim all these before I accidentally disintegrate that. And let's hope our luck keeps up. Another one of those amethyst underlurkers. Disintegrate those. And disintegrate that and that. Another one, jeez. Must be on sale. I didn't disintegrate that earpiece. Hopefully I didn't disintegrate something else instead. Quite possible I did. But either way, nothing here I'm like super attached to. There's some things that are like, oh, it's nice to have gifts, it's nice to have Java junk. It's nice to have rep items. Look what it is. But if I disintegrated one, it would not ruin my day. Alright, we have another schematic. Oh, there's a defense rating. Never mind. Another crappy relic. In fact, I think we already had that exact same one. And I didn't win it last time. Shrouded Crusader. Okay, so that's not bad. That's a clicky relic. I might have to think about that one. You know, if it was 236, I would take it because it's not. And because I don't tank very often. It's just every little bit that helps me get my DPS set even slightly better. Or have a chance of getting my DPS set slightly better is more worth it to me. So I'd rather have the command point than disintegration. 236, I'd probably keep it, or at least keep it in this this stash here. And think it over. Oh, what is this? Oh, I lost reputation item. I thought it was like an old crafting mat or something. So not sure why they're legacy. Like, what does it matter which tune you do it on? I guess you can store it in your legacy bay that way. It's like, well, why wouldn't you use them right away? Suppose you could be waiting to join a guild and get the bonus there, or waiting for more people to log in your guild to get the bonus. I'm not really complaining though, because even if there's not a reason for, oh, there's a speeder. What does that look like? Eh, not that great. Seems like it's kind of rare, but I'd rather have the command XP. But yeah, all else being equal, they might as well make as many things bind to legacy as they can. So, not complaining. Just find it odd that they make those legacy-wide and not many other things that really should be. Like command tokens for one. Alright, let's separate those. Or not command tokens, command components. Gotta get my terminology right. Schematic, rifle, earpiece. I do seem to have pretty good luck with left sides. I don't know if left sides drop more often, you know, respectively than right sides or set bonus pieces do. There's less of them, so you would think if anything they would drop less. But maybe they upped the rate on those. Maybe they, maybe I'm just, you know, happen to be getting more left side pieces. Because I've got a few purples, like relics and earpieces and implants. It also may be that there's more of them. That might be the reason you tend to get more. Like there's, what, 4 or 5 different types of tanking relics? Don't need that. I guess the rest here I can use. So maybe that's the reason they drop more. Maybe it's all a 1-to-1 ratio. That's not too bad, because you need like 2 earpieces and 2 relic. Or sorry, you need 2 implants, not 2 earpieces. But still. It would be nice to get some more set bonus pieces, or at least some other rewards in there that would be actually rewarding. Like, it'd be nice if they could put it in like one of those random decoration packs, or even those, what were those little crates called? They used to have in command crates. I don't know if they still do. It's been a while since I've opened a command crate. But where you could win an old item from an old pack. Chance cube, that's what they're called. Wouldn't mind them putting like chance cubes in here, or decoration packs, because as a super rare drop, like a 1 in 50 chance or something, because that'd be cool to get really excited when you get something like that. I suppose it would slightly decrease the value of some cartel market things, but not by enough to really make a dent. And hey, if you keep people opening command packs, that means you keep them playing, which means you keep them doing other things like buying things from the cartel market. So, win-win. Alright, let's get rid of these. Getting down to our last, 7 here. I do have, like I said, 10 more in my cargo bay. Do I have a portable cargo bay on this tune? I have a legacy. I should put my legacy bay, because I do have a portable legacy bay. Somewhere. There it is. Actually, I couldn't put my legacy bay because they are bound to character. Right. It'd be really nice if they're bound to legacy, but I suppose the packs being bound is the next best thing. It is the one downside to the way they still don't seem to get the whole old thing, because they increase drops from operations, which is great, but it's from the bosses themselves, not the packs, which means that you have to be playing the character you want to get the command XP on to do those ops. So for somebody like me who likes playing all my ults and ops, I now am missing out on command XP that my main could be getting, or my progression main could be getting, because I'd rather mix it up and play some different tunes, because hey, second command bonus, or second step bonus piece, some gloves, because I'd rather be playing things for a change of pace, and so I can get some different point of views for my videos for you guys. Because I assume it would be a little boring if I just played Infiltration 24/7, even though it is a fun spec. And you probably will expect to see quite a few Infiltration PvE videos now that we're kind of geared up and moving into more progression level ops. Alright, so all these are good, yes. No, not that. Don't want that. Do want that. Do want these. Alright, let's claim them. Oh, can you oh, these are my inventory. But I say, can you open things from your cargo bay here? That'd be a cool addition. I don't see why not. Why don't they allow you to open packs that are in your cargo bay? Alright, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And we'll open that. Gloves again. I stick by my assertion that if you disintegrate any command or any, why do I keep saying command bonus? Any set bonus piece, you should get like 2,000 command points for that. Because like, why not? What's the disadvantage there? They're so rare anyway that you're not like going to be getting a ton of command ranks by REing set bonus pieces. Nobody's that lucky that they get like 2 set bonus pieces per pack. And at least it'd be a nice kind of consolation when things happen like this, where I just got the gloves and now I have another set of gloves. But I guess I'll just RE them because it's only 200 points, but every bit helps. Alright, one more and then I'll run downstairs and get the rest. Don't need that, don't need that. Alright. I would have laid phase walk down there, but yeah, no phase walk. Still bitter over that one. Did I say that earlier? I feel like I might have said that earlier. Mini tour of my stronghold here. Hope you guys like it. There's a whole tour video up on my channel somewhere. If you search for Airvale Stronghold, I bet it'll come up. Alright. Let's get the rest of these packs. And not there. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. And that would make, including the one that I opened off screen before this started, that would make 89 command packs. 89 tier 1 command packs, I should say. I thought that was a relic for a second, got excited. Hey, bracers. Alright, so now our luck is starting to ramp up. I'll keep those. That's 4 set bonus pieces, 1 duplicate, so that's probably about average as far as luck goes. Less than what it should be in my opinion, but once again, duplicates. Alright, well, let's disintegrate them then. At least if it was like a token or something like the old way, you could trade in for maybe a DPS one, even though I personally already have DPS ones. But the sucky part is, like, if somebody has, you know, 5 set bonus pieces, they still probably want to open these as their main spec just in case, as opposed to working on an offset, even though there's like a 5 out of 7 chance that if they get another set bonus piece, it's going to be one they already have. So that kind of sucks. Like, that'd be nice too if you could trade in any of these pieces for a token of the same thing, even if it was like one of those PvE tokens you have, or not tokens, unassembled gear pieces, whatever they're called, that you had to then combine with tokens to trade in. At least that way you could have, you know, I could say, I have 2 bracers, I'll trade them in for an off spec, or even like something for my Sage or an ult. There's a good idea, BioWare, if you're listening. Make it so that you can trade one of these back into the vendor for a token, you know, a 230 bracer token, which I could then, or a unassembled piece, which I could then combine with tokens to buy, say, a piece for my ult and then send it over in Legacy Gear. That'd be a nice consolation for people who get duplicates of the same set bonus piece of gear. Alright, we're down to our last 7. Let's hurry up and do this. Slight side winning, 5 minutes. Yep, we got time. Alright, don't need that, don't need that. Then there were 6. And get rid of those. I am looking forward to opening the tier 2 packs. That'll be a little more exciting. So, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that video. I'll probably record it tomorrow if I can. When I get it up, I don't know, but I'll probably at least record it tomorrow, since I'm really eager to see what I get. And also eager to get one step closer to opening a bunch of tier 3 command crates. And I won't be opening, hey, Lower Road, we have those, don't we? That's the 3rd pair of, no, I have 2 pants, 2 gloves, and 2 bracers. I do have like 3 shadows and an assassin, so that'd be nice, except legacy gear means it doesn't really matter anyway. And I probably would still disintegrate them, because at this point there's not really much of a reason to have multiple shadows except for Conquest. Our guild did do Yavin Conquest last week. That was a lot of fun. I didn't really record any of those because it was mainly just grinding the same story mode ops over and over, which I enjoyed, but it probably wouldn't have made for super exciting content. It's pretty repetitive after a while. But we did win Yavin after a really, really tough match against a huge Conquest-oriented guild in our server. It was a lot of fun. Most fun I've had in Conquest in like a year since our original big push. And it was the last one I needed for the Galaxy Conqueror, so I have that title now. As well as, of course, Conqueror of Yavin. Alright, so that's going to be it then. Let's disintegrate those, command the rest. I really can't talk tonight. I've gotten very little sleep the past few days. But I'll be hopefully getting to bed soon. It's only 11, so I might watch some TV before bed, but at least get to bed at a more decent hour. So we got, let's see, 2 bracers, 2 gloves, 2 pants, a couple left sides. I'd say it's a pretty average hull, but again, I am now, if I was opening these as I went, I would now be command rank 2, and how many 230 pieces would I have? 3. So they really should like double the drop rate on those. I don't think anybody would really mind that, especially because they're adding a new tier now. I don't see any harm in like doubling the rate for the lower tiers, and they did say they're going to make it already higher at the get-go for tier 4. All right, so what would I get? A couple of light side tokens, a lot of command tokens for some boosts. Still trying to grind out those ensemble components so I can upgrade my my main hander offhand. And oh yeah, I said I'd show you guys the title. Let's see, it's a legacy title. So these are all the ones you collect from conquering things. Conquer Yavin 4 should be somewhere, right? Why am I not seeing it? Is it? No, for some reason, I guess because they were added. It's probably the order they're added. That makes sense. There's probably like a hidden value, numeric value that organizes them. Conquer of Yavin 4, and there it is. Nope, I can't click because I'm apparently so tired I can't even click on titles. The Galaxy Conqueror. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I don't know how we got into Conquest, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the opening. I'll try to do some more videos like this, so keep an eye on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.